I think we still need to sort of talk about the
Last one. Yeah.
what's coming up next. And I think this has been discussed more by other companies also, but in some way this is where we're going. And we'll put the blue line out there to sort of point where we are. We are seriously just getting started. This web stuff we're getting familiar with, but the social stuff we're really just getting started with. Charlene Lee from Forrester, so I guess she left Forrester right now. She once did it on a seminar about this or a presentation about it, and said like social networks will be like air. Social networks will be everywhere. Social networks will be integrated with every one of their websites. And I think that's true. And I think like, yes, we can talk about mobile and geo-based stuff, but I think the key thing about the trend that's coming up right now, it's all about identity. Now, identity and social sort of thing, okay, but identity is you, but surrounded by all your friends and how you interact with all your friends. It's a puzzle that we are dying to solve. You hate signing into this website, and you hate signing into that website, and having a new identity for every one of these websites. If we could only solve that puzzle, and you sign in once, and you can take all your friends with you, and get your recommendations from your friends as you interact on this website, your interactions online are going to be much more rich. This is how it is going to start interacting. They're going to start making these integrations of your identity and who you are online with actually what you're doing online. And the other thing that's going to happen with mobile and geo-based, the web is not going to be a thing that's going to be viewed on computers anymore. Yeah, it is. Of course it is. But a lot of the web interaction and a lot of the content that's going to be created is going to be created from mobile devices. And these mobile devices are not just web browsers. They're not just phones. They're GPSs. They're everything. They're cameras and everything. And so you're going to get encouraged, or people are going to get encouraged by these devices because they're so simple to use. Everybody, I mean, people that have seen the iPhone, it's intuitive, right? If you can walk into a hotel and you get sort of the message, or you open up your application about like, where should I go next? And you get sort of an automatic, sort of an easy one-button push. You want to put a review in this hotel? I know where you're standing because you're standing right here in this hotel. Or what about you want to go for dinner, this and this? It's all possible already. It can tell you, like, if you're looking for Chinese food, if you're looking for pizza, if you're looking for whatever, this is right in the neighborhood. So this is what's going on. Augmented reality is a wonderful thing also, and it's very exciting where you see the content that has been produced for a completely different purpose. For example, Wikipedia, to be pulled right back onto your mobile phone as you're standing in the street and say like, oh, you're looking at the Duomo. The Duomo was built in this because somebody else in Wikipedia updated this content. This stuff exists already, and it's fantastic sort of stuff, and this is where we're going to go to. Should we do the conclusion? Because I think we're running out of time. So, conclusions. I'm going to put them all out there. Tourism is social, has always been social. What has changed is to see like how are we going to interact with that? How are we going to change our organizations to become social and to use the social aspects that are out there now, the infrastructure out there, to get our message sent across. So
I think that one point, for me, that's most important. Be remarkable, be open, be authentic. Yeah, we have to put our fear behind us and go online. Use some of the younger people in our organizations to start talking, engaging with our customers online, helping our customers to spread the message about us. Yeah? But be remarkable. Don't talk about your promo. Yeah, that's not social media marketing. Help the guy that posted that positive thing on TripAdvisor to tell his friends on Facebook. Simple steps. Friends and family is what they trust. Yeah? So we need to help them to spread that message. And there's one thing Bart said, yeah? Where's your marketing money going? Where should we focus? It's our current customers, our current guests. Because they can spread that message. To identify potential guests is very hard. If we use and leverage the enthusiasm, the passion of our guests which are in the hotel today, put a terminal in your lobby and have them put something on Facebook or Twitter. Make it easy for them, facilitate it, give them free Wi-Fi with a little trick that we said. You can get free Wi-Fi in my hotel. Post something on Twitter. That's all you're asking.
I hope that we've in some way sparked some ideas. I hope we got you to start thinking. We didn't want to send any product, this is what you need to buy, but you need to start thinking differently. You need to start refocusing on stuff. And we put some provocative sort of things out there, like the silly digital graffiti of putting writing right behind a piece of art. But you can think of your application, how you can interact with people and encourage people to start saying something about you. That's it.
That's it. Thank you. Do you have any questions? Giancarlo.
Here I am.
I'm sure. Thank you.
I do think the presentation was great. I speak in English anyway. I will be translate as well. But you have give this. The question that most of the people have told me is, well, I'm coming to BTO because I want to know how I can manage social network. And the reply that I hear from you is that there is no way to manage that. Just you have to let people talk, to encourage people talk. So I wish that someone from the audience will have a question about that. I mean, we just need to let our client to speak, to have a normal conversation. And any question? Qualche domanda sulla conversazione online, su come vorreste andare avanti su questo tema? Nessuno, nessuno?
Yes.
Sì.
Grazie. Io ho una domanda che non è proprio sulla conversazione online. Mi chiedevo, io rappresento il Sardegna Convention Bureau, quindi istituzione e quindi dobbiamo parlare del territorio e abbiamo il nostro sito istituzionale della regione che ha una serie di contenuti.
Translate that. Allora, they are from Sardinia Convention Bureau, and they have the institutional sites, which is full of content. Then?
And I would like to know if, la faccio sicuramente meglio in italiano, vorrei sapere come dicono che quando i contenuti sono uguali sembrano copiati e quindi il sito non ha una buona valutazione da parte di Google. Quindi questo sistema che ci hanno fatto vedere di poter avere la connessione diretta con i contenuti del sito istituzionale, come viene letta a livello di indicizzazione da parte di Google? Non so se...
She's asking how Google reads the institutional contents.
Oh, I'm going to answer the first part, and I'm going to let Bart answer the second part. I think there's one thing which Google really looks at, what is important, and this is why they started Google Local Business. Kind of the end product, if we take a hotel, for instance, to Google is very important. So right now, if you've got your hotel registered in Google Local Business, and somebody would search for the name of your company, this would come up first with a little map on the side with a menu below it. Why? Google knows if you're looking for something very particular, this is what they have to show. Now, a tourism board website also gets better rankings, especially if you use a .org instead of a .com. Yeah, because organizations to Google have a higher value. It's the same with universities, .edu, education. They get much higher value. So for a tourism board to show up, it's quite easy. There's still one thing, it's basic SEO. You got to get your meta tags right. You got to get your description, your content. What I see on a lot of websites in general, we are writing about what we would love to talk about. What we have to do is start doing some research on what consumers are truly looking for.
Yep. Okay,